Hello everybody, Arknov here, getting back some more. Let's play Ni No Kuni. So there's a few things we're gonna do before we continue on. You gave me a fright. It's a secret. What was I saying just then? Alright. Huh? What was? Sorry, I wasn't listening. What's a secret? Oh well, you see, I found this poorly bartender. And I've been looking after him and keeping it a secret from everybody. A bartender? That's some kind of critter, huh? Isn't that a little dangerous? He's not dangerous, he's a good little lambkin. He was frightened of me at first, but now we're best friends. Crikey, fancy making friends with a wild beast. There's not many who have back for that. But there's kinda taking care of his wounds and everything. It sure is. She must have a heart just full of kindness. You'll keep it a secret, won't you? Mummy will be so angry if she finds out. Sure we will. We don't have a... But we have a favor to ask you too, okay? Alright, what is it? Could you hold real still for just 1 second? So I picked up, well, I mean, I guess I could say I picked up, but I got a couple more of the merit abilities from Swift Solutions off screen. Because as it turns out, the reason I wasn't seeing the Tier 2 merit stamp stuff, because I didn't have all the Tier 1 merit stamp stuff, so my life could have been going so much easier. Welcome, young man. Would you like some delicious fruit? And what about some lovely vegetables? Our produce is the finest there is. Oh boy, it all looks so tasty. Doesn't it, Jest? Doesn't it, Jest? And all picked fresh this morning. I won't say it doesn't all look good, like it's a bit on the pricey side, isn't it? Of course, this isn't just any old shop, you know. We take pride in our produce. You won't find tastier anywhere in the whole world. The tastiest in the whole wide world? Boy, I sure would love to try some. Hey, look, the locket's glowing. I'm not surprised. You don't come across confidence like that every day. I guess you don't, huh? Excuse me, ma'am. Do you think you could help me? Certainly, dear. What will it be? Some nice apples, perhaps? A turnip or two? No, I meant, you don't want any of our delicious produce? Then what is it? Well, if it's alright with you, ma'am, I'd like to use your confidence to help people who don't have enough of their own. Oh, is that all? Of course, dear. Take as much as you want. Really? Thank you very much. Yeah, we're gonna do a couple of bounties this video, so I can get a couple of the more merit things, such as the high-speed Tengri one. Do you really think you can use it to help people? Whatever will they think of next? There's also a couple of side quests floating around in a few different towns, but we're just gonna focus on the 3 bounty quests for now. So the merit rewards I claimed, well, I had to pick this one and this one up before these would appear. So extra EXP is a must. Making them drop items more frequently, also super helpful. And this one, which is something I was complaining about for a while, the ability to collect glims after battle automatically. And this is the next one I'm looking forward to, making Tengri go the super fast. Alright, Northern Billy Goat's Bluff, in the Barrens of the Summerlands, on Swan Island, north of the Summerlands. Can I actually do that one, though? I don't know if I can actually get there. Oh, I didn't mean to go into Perdita. Wasn't anywhere to be seen on that part of the map, maybe. This is Northern Billy Goat's Bluff. The Broken Crown, huh? I guess I'll worry about that later. I'm gonna go get this. I'm gonna go get the stone in the winter area. I should have bought high-speed Tengri first, rather than getting extra items. There we are. So I can't pass through there without permission from the elder, right? The elder of this particular village. Oh, speaking of this place, so the enemy around here, the basic form of this, the Sasquish, has a rare chance to be able to be stolen the Dragon Tooth String, which increases your familiar's attack speed by 1 stage. So I grabbed one of those for the kitty cat. Now he has max attack speed. He will home of the snowfolk. Wow, this place is amazing. It sure is. Look at the lights coming through the snow. It's beautiful. And look at those big fluffy things. I've never seen one before. What are they? Them? Oh, they're called thomps. Isn't it? You only get them by here in the Winter Isles. Everywhere else is too warm for them, see? Really? Wow, they're so cute. Yeah, they're lovely. But can we talk about this inside? I think I can feel my blood turning to ice. I'll second that emotion. Freezing my bits off, I am. Brr. So there's a couple of side quests here. That we'll take care of later. It'll be the next video. Oh, hello to you. You are being Oliver, yes? Crikey, Ollie boy. There you were with the tomes for buddies, and you never even told us? They're secretive, you are. No, I don't... Who are you? How do you know my name? I am learning it from my teacher, yes? She is being your biggest fan. Your teacher? My teacher, yes. She is coming to our village to study the ancient archaeology. I am being her pupil, yes? Hello to you. I am being Ake. You're studying archaeology, but you're a snow person. Yes, a tome. Yes, I am being Ake. Hello there, Ake. Perhaps you'd like to introduce me to your new friends? Oh, teacher, hello to you. You are being very late, yes? Oh my, Oliver! Goodness, there's such a privilege. Imagine the great wizard Oliver coming all the way out here to this frozen corner of the world. Oh, but how perfectly rude of me. I must introduce myself. I am Tabitha. I'm a researcher and professor. I've been reading all about your exploits in the Daily Yarn. You're quite the news personality. The Daily Yarn, eh? That's how you Grimalkins learn what's going on in the world, isn't it? Well, aren't you a knowledgeable little thing? Yes, the Daily Yarn is the premier news provider for Grimalkin across the world. And lately, we've all been glued to the tales of your adventures. Gee, thank you, ma'am. It's kind of embarrassing, but thanks. What perfect nonsense. Embarrassing? Don't be silly. You're a hero. Oh, by the way, I have something to tell you. You're here in search of one of the magic stones to help restore your wand to its former glory, aren't you? How did you? Yes, that's exactly why we're here. Then you're in luck. I am a professor of archaeology, you see, and I'm going to tell you everything I know about Mornstar. Crikey, what are the chances of that, eh? There's a turn-up for the books. Yeah, not at all. Now, according to my research, Mornstar was fashioned by none other than the Wizard King himself. And just prior to settling down to his eternal slumber, he divided the incredible power of the wand and sealed it inside the 3 magic stones. The stones were entrusted to his most faithful followers in order to prevent the wand's power from falling into the wrong hands. His most faithful followers, huh? Do you think that creature we fought on the Tombstone Trail could have been one of them? Now, concentrate. Prepare yourself for the most important part of which I have to tell you. If my theory is correct, one of those followers and the stone they were entrusted with is in a cave beyond this village known as the Glittering Grotto. Bingo, that must be where the map of the stones was pointing us to. Yeah? The map of the stones? You mean you knew precisely where it was already, so I haven't helped you at all? How inexpressibly disappointing. No, that's not true. We didn't know anything about the Wizard King or his followers or any of that stuff. Thank you, Professor. Professor Tabitha, what kind of place is this glittering grotto? Well, as I mentioned, it's a cave beyond Yule, a cave marked by ancient maps as the Maw of the Mountain King. That sounds scary. My theory is that the Mountain King and the Wizard King are one and the same. Anyway, the cave has the power to suck objects into its darkest depths. All of which leads me to theorize that one of the Wizard King's magic stones may well be hidden in the deepest part of the grotto. Uh-oh, I've got a funny feeling about this. Yes, I'm sure you have, you great big wimp. It's called terror. No, it's not. Shut up. It's intrepidness and, excitement. Before you go rushing off in pursuit of the stones, you'll need the permission of the village elder to enter the glittering grotto. The village elder? Precisely. He's away at a gathering of the elders at the moment. You'll have to wait until tomorrow to meet him. I was hoping to be able to accommodate you at my home, but I'm afraid there's not enough room there to swing a cat. It's okay. You've done more than enough for us already. Thank you so much, Professor Tabitha. Don't be silly. It's me who should be thanking you. It's not every day you get to provide a renowned hero with help on his legendary quest. There should be room for you all at the end, just inside the entrance to the village. I wish you a perfectly wonderful night's rest. Alright, let's go see what side quests are floating around this town. Ah, it would be so very nice. One day perhaps I will go. Go where, ma'am? I am being a lifelong resident of the Winter Isles. I am born here and have never left. I would like to so very much just once visit the lands to the south. The bright sunshine, the deep blue seas, and the dwellers on these lands are spending their days in bathing suits. Imagine such things. It sounds like she'd really love to visit Castaway Cove, huh, Mr. Drippy? Just a bit, Mun, and she should. They had spare bathing suits just for us. I'm sure they'd have one in her size. Truly? You are thinking so? You have been to Castaway Cove? I am being so very jealous of you. Do you have your bathing suits with you? Will you show them to me now? Put our swimsuits on in this cold? You're flippin' joking, ain't you? No, you're misunderstanding me. I just wish to see one, as I wish to own a swimsuit of my own. Please, will you perhaps making me the happiest girl in the world and bring me a snazzy swimsuit from Castaway Cove? I will absolutely be rewarding you finally. Like nothing more than to get her hands on a snazzy swimsuit. Thank you so. Perhaps now soon I will be owning the swimsuit of my dreams. There was a girl out on Castaway Cove who designed swimsuits, didn't it? Let's go and ask her if she can help us out, shall we? Sure, let's go see her. Oh, I cannot thank you. I look forward extremely. I'll come to you, please, very much. Snow radish, caramels. I wish I could buy honey from somewhere. There's 2 side quests here now? Oh, how wonderful to see you again. You're looking for a desire to bring an element of elegance to your life, perhaps? Actually, yes. We're looking for a snazzy swimsuit. We thought maybe you would have one. You thought correctly, in theory, at least. But alas, my very last snazzy swimsuit has been taken. Oh, somebody bought it, huh? Tragically not. It was, in fact, stolen by a most troublesome seagull, and one without an ounce of fashion sense at that. Jeepers, a seagull stole your swimsuit? You wouldn't happen to remember which direction it flew off in, would you? I cannot be certain, for I was rather traumatized by the time, but I feel it may have flown to the west. Only the ancients know where it might be now, however. The west, huh? Alright, come on, Mr. Drippy. Hang on a minute, man. You don't think we should get some more clues first? Clues, schmooze. Yo, teach me some stuff, my guy. Ollie, there you are. You crossed the desert too, I see. But what exactly are you wearing? You look ridiculous. Well, we didn't really have a choice. Everybody has to wear a swimsuit here in Castaway Cove. Ah, swimming. I used to love being in the water. But it's not quite the same when you're a ghost. You don't even get wet. Gee, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't worry about me, Ollie. There's plenty of good things about being a ghost. Hey, is it me, or do you look like someone who's taken the trials? Ha, taken them? He didn't just take them, Shorty. He passed them with flying flipping colors. He did he? Well, bully for him. Come and show off to me when you're calling him the Sage of Ages. As polite as ever, I see, big-headed little so-and-so. Anyway, it looks like you're well on your way to becoming a sage now, Ollie. I suppose your Nazcan is coming along nicely, too? My, NASCAR? Nazcan, he said. It's a language people used to speak ages ago. Proper ancient it is. There's bits of it in your Wizard's Companion if you look. Well, so you do know something after all, Pipsqueak. Yes, the very first Wizard's Companion was written in Nazcan script. And there are still bits and pieces of it in modern editions like yours, too. That's why every copy contains a guide to the Nazcan alphabet. Wow, that's pretty neat. I'm glad you think so, Ollie, because I prepared a special puzzle for you. One that'll test your Nazcan comprehension. Now open your Wizard's Companion and turn to the page headed Tools of Wizardry. If you look closely, you'll see some ancient Nazcan script there. Your task is to try and decipher it. Let me know when you've worked it out. Oh. Contents. Huh. Read from the beginning. Where are the tools of wizardry, huh? Ah, page 13. Alright. Is it the script he's talking about? Is he chanting? Well, I need to take a picture of that because I'm not going to have this on hand the whole time. Did you look at the page titled The Tools of Wizardry? You just need to decipher the Nazcon that's written there. I'm talking about the Nazcon that's actually part of the original picture, of course. Anything else on there is probably doodles done by a bored apprentice wizard. There's a whole section that teaches you how in the back of the Wizard's Companion. Alright, let's find it. Eons ago, when the Nazcan civilization was at its peak, the language we speak today was written using different, considerably more ancient lettering system. One that has come to be known as the Nazcan script. A guide to its alphabet indicating modern letters which its symbols correspond is displayed on the opposite page. In its most ancient form, Nazcan did not even consist of what we would call letters, but comprised instead a dizzying variety of tripartite glyphs. However, the laborious nature of their production meant by the time most of the renowned sagely writings were produced, words were already being rendered using individual symbols. These symbols were historically written and therefore read from right to left. Right to left. It was not until the Middle Ages, when the loose sleeve many associate with the wizardry became popular, that the practice was abandoned, much to the dismay of washerwomen, who had been eyeing ink-stained wizards' robes as a potential gold mine. Nazcan's script is notable for both its lack of space in between the words and of the punctuation in general. Hot-blooded young wizards in training are often heard complaining of the difficulty this creates in determining where words and sentences begin and end, but it is generally accepted that reading Nazcan should not prove challenging to those with realistic sagely ambitions. To address the complaint more directly, the vast majority of modern scripts now incorporate these features as a consequence of the spread of literacy beyond rarefied scholarly circles, and the concomitant need to assist the common reader. More astute souls will by now have noticed that Nazcan script does not distinguish between lower and uppercase letters. In fact, it was not until the development of the printing press, many centuries after the fall of the Nazcan civilization, that such distinction was conceived. Indeed, the two categories were named after the upper and lower drawers, or cases, in which the movable type was stored. But that is a digression for another time. Finally, as the accompanying guide clearly shows, the constituent letters of the Nazcan and modern alphabet do not correlate exactly. This is due to the fact that certain modern letters were invented long after the Nazcan alphabet fell from use, while certain Nazcan letters were ultimately the victims of the modern printing methods, which saw them rendered as pairs of letters. For example, our letter W is a modern rendering of the Nazcan double V. Being itself the ancient equivalent of both modern V and U, the Nazcan letter Th, meanwhile, serves only as the sound and is now rendered as a combination of T and H. Likewise, nowadays rendered as a combination of C and H, such as combination of E and I. This is really annoying. Find the beginning of the passage and start reading right to left using the guide on the opposite page to decipher ancient symbols. Remember that the Nazcan script features no spaces, no distinction between lower and uppercase letters, and no punctuation marks. You will need to engage your brain in order to work out where the words and sentences begin and end. Beware that some of the modern letters do not exist in the Nazcan alphabet, with J, U, and W being represented by Shi, Bu, and Va, respectively. Oh, my brain hurts. I don't even freaking know where the Nazcan script is here. Alright, let's see if I can freaking figure that out. Alright. Not even close. I don't know what the heck it wants from me. That's really annoying. I don't freaking get it. So that's the Nazcan it wants. So I know the answer, but I want to see if I could have. I want to see if I could figure it out. Squiggly triangle thing. Okay. F. I. Yeah. Squiggly circle. E. Okay, had I known that's the one I was looking at, I could have figured it out. But since I still had to Google how it worked, I can't say I am a victor. The answer is finest fiber. Well done. Yes, we wizards should always wear robes woven from the finest of fibers. Mine are made of material from the sky tree. How about that? Really? Nito, my clothes are made from the sky tree too. What? But only sages are allowed to wear sky tree clothes. You're not a sage. Now, midget face, don't get in a tizzy. The old lady down at Houtique gave us them for free, ain't it, Ollie boy? For free? You fluky little. And here I am about to give you something else brilliant, but I suppose you did solve my puzzle. Here. Thanks, Horace. Pa, don't mention it. At least I can do it for another wannabe sage. Now, I think it's time for me to move on again. I think I'll stow away in one of the ships to visit the harbor here. No one's ever going to spot me, after all. Goodbye for now, Ollie. There's no reason for me to stay in this town. I shall leave and find a place where I might live on my own. Live on your own? What in the name of the ancients is this madness? Is everything alright? Perhaps you can make my brother see sense. He is claiming that he wishes to live alone outside of town. Huh? But it's too dangerous. There are many monsters out there. I would rather live among monsters than among the two-faced citizens of this town. Everyone here thinks me a fool. They tell me otherwise, but I do not believe a word. But that is simply not true, brother. No man thinks you a fool. Not one. Silence. I do not believe you. I do not believe anyone in this town. I have had enough of your lies. He doesn't believe anyone at all. It kind of sounds like he's broken-hearted, huh? No doubt about it, Ollie boy. He's lacking belief, isn't it? He is. I wonder if I have belief. Alright, Mr. Ippy, let's go find him some belief. I do not have belief. But we're going to call it here for now and regroup and do more side quests. Till next time, everybody, this has been Ark Nova playing Ni No Kuni. Stay cool.